Jennifer, do you have anything to say about the Diddy situation? Any comments on that, Jennifer?
J.Lo is allegedly sweating bullets because the FBI might have found some wild videos of her during the raid of Diddy's house, and y'all know the kind of footage we're talking about, not some harmless party footage.
First, I didn't like him at all. You know, I didn't. I thought he was like, you know.
And he had a sex tape on J.Lo.
Jennifer Lopez has multiple things.
We knew then that there was a nice tape out there on J.Lo.
Mr. Combs was in the tape, and this other person is, I would venture to say, more high profile than Mr. Combs.
His father done things to him that he should be in jail for.
And I can tell the video was graphic in nature.
Can't tell you about the first time I met him the real truth. Can't speak on it, you know.
Some stories gotta be untold.
At first, I didn't like him at all. You know, I thought he was arrogant, controlling, and too powerful for his own good. The FBI has just made a shocking move, releasing a never-before-seen video in court featuring Jennifer Lopez at one of Diddy's notorious parties. Once thought to be locked away, this footage now raises serious questions about what truly went down behind closed doors. With Diddy now facing escalating criminal allegations, this video could be a critical piece of evidence in a scandal that threatens to expose Hollywood's biggest names. Jennifer Lopez's ties to Diddy are once again at the center of a media storm, and this time the controversy surrounding their past is reaching new, alarming levels. A shocking video featuring both of them has resurfaced, igniting a wave of speculation and concern across Hollywood. Initially, it was believed that the video was in the hands of only a few individuals, but now it's reportedly circulating widely throughout the industry, with multiple sources confirming its spread. While J.Lo's previous romantic involvement with Diddy is widely known, the resurfacing of this video adds a sinister twist to her association with him, especially as it links her to a larger growing scandal tied to serious criminal accusations against Diddy. This isn't an isolated incident. Lawyers have confirmed that there are several similar tapes involving other high-profile celebrities that are being traded behind closed doors. These tapes are said to be connected to Diddy's alleged role in a disturbing criminal network. The accusations include sex trafficking, with claims that Diddy used his influence in the music and entertainment worlds to exploit women. Jaguar Wright, a former associate of Diddy, has been outspoken about these allegations for years, and recent police raids and arrests are giving her claims an unsettling degree of credibility. The situation surrounding Diddy has reached a new level, with the shocking news that his recent arrest is tied directly to the allegations against him. Disturbing footage has surfaced, reportedly showing Diddy coercing women into sexual acts, which has sent shockwaves through Hollywood. The entire entertainment industry is now grappling with the fallout, raising questions about how deep the scandal goes and which other celebrities might be involved. What's particularly unsettling is the growing credibility of the claims against Diddy. Despite the severity of the allegations, no celebrities named have filed defamation lawsuits or made public denials. If the accusations were false, wouldn't at least one of these high-profile figures step forward to clear their name? The silence surrounding these claims is only adding to the suspicion, leaving many to wonder just how much of this story is true. One of the most intriguing cases involves Jennifer Lopez. Rumors about a tape featuring her surfaced some time ago, with one source even claiming to have seen a short clip and considered its potential inclusion in a DVD release. This was tied to Lopez's connection with Diddy, which stemmed from their shared manager at the time, Benny Medina, who was responsible for both their careers. It was suggested that this connection was the reason Lopez got caught up in Diddy's orbit and possibly put her in some uncomfortable situations. The intrigue surrounding Lopez intensified with a behind-the-scenes story at the height of her fame. Lopez was allegedly becoming close with music mogul Irv Gotti. According to one account, during a meeting, Gotti reportedly told her, "If you have it, destroy it." This ominous advice was said to be a direct reference to a possible tape, which, if it existed, was to be kept secret at all costs. During her rise in the entertainment industry, Lopez's collaborations with J. Rule dominated the charts, solidifying her place in the spotlight. But behind the success, rumors swirled about the authenticity of her vocals, with whispers suggesting they might have been altered or even ghosted. Despite this, those who worked with her during that time described Lopez as genuine and kind-hearted, caught up in a...
You only pull up one because that's how much room you have on your raft. You look in the ocean, you see Ben Affleck, and you see Diddy.
I love all those motherfuckers drown.
That's it. J to the L, give me 5. Hello.
I'm just
Big
joking.
Boy TV.
Ben,
She's serious.
you know I love you.
She's coming on that rap by herself.
It was a good punchline.
she'll be floating in to Bo like, hey, you won't believe what was in that ocean, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, then she gonna be at the services like this. I don't know.
That's terrible.
All Jennifer Lopez had to do was marry a white boy, Oscar winner, for people to stop remembering that she had a gun in her pocketbook. She had gunshot residue on her hands the night that Natanya was shot at that club. Not once has she spoken up for the betterment of that woman or say something in her defense to stop Puffy from gaslighting her and trying to put hits out on her because he was afraid that maybe one day they would open the case and she still has the bullet fragments in her face. Like J.Lo has said nothing. You really thought that just running on was going to take you out of the
whirlwind of scandal and speculation. As the drama around her career unfolded, attention soon shifted to Ben Affleck. Many speculated that the media frenzy surrounding the allegations played a significant role in his decision to step back from the spotlight during their relationship. The press, relentless with rumors, only seemed to intensify, with some suggesting that it contributed to their eventual breakup, leaving Affleck struggling to navigate the chaos that surrounded them both. This shift in focus also highlighted the darker side of celebrity culture, where exploitation and scandal often go hand in hand. A recent tip revealed an unsettling plot. A contact had allegedly offered to sell a tape featuring a well-known celebrity, the plan being to give the person on the tape the opportunity to buy their silence before the story gained traction. As rumors of such tapes spread, a disturbing new detail emerged. Street workers allegedly involved in the creation of these recordings now reportedly held onto them. Their strategy appeared to be clear: sell the tapes back to unsuspecting victims, people who had no idea they were being filmed, all while making a profit before the inevitable leaks. This type of exploitation has long been a part of celebrity culture, especially for those with high profiles or questionable histories. Figures like Diddy have been frequently accused of using their vast influence to manipulate situations for their own gain, sometimes employing the threat of exposing private moments to keep others under control. His reputation for controlling narratives, especially through the power of secrecy and manipulation, has been well documented over the years. But the story doesn't stop here. The conversation soon shifted to Stevie J, a longtime confidant of Diddy, who had also found himself tangled in such a web. Stevie J's history, including his presence at many of Diddy's infamous parties, seemed to lend itself to darker rumors. He was already infamous for a video that had leaked years ago showing him in a compromising position. Insiders revealed there might be even more such tapes, some of which reportedly featured Stevie J with Diddy and other celebrities like Justin and Jaden. Whether these recordings were made without consent or leaked intentionally, they reflected a disturbing trend within these circles, one involving both manipulation and control. Reports from various outlets suggested that Diddy's parties were not just places for indulgent behavior, but also covert operations with recordings designed to be used later for leverage. When the pieces of this puzzle are put together, a much darker pattern emerges, one involving manipulation, exploitation, and the constant threat of exposure. Despite facing numerous legal battles, the individuals implicated in these controversies seem to escape any real accountability. Celebrities within these circles appear to have the power to silence victims, pay off their way out of legal problems, and avoid lasting repercussions. While figures like Eve and Chris Brown have publicly addressed the rumors or tried to distance themselves from the scandals, the presence of the infamous tapes continues to haunt their reputations, with no resolution in sight. Recently, the focus has shifted to Jaden Smith, his father Will Smith, and Justin Bieber, as new and troubling allegations surface. At the heart of this controversy is the increasingly strange relationship between Diddy and Bieber, marked by awkward, unexplained moments captured on camera that fuel speculation about their true connection. Meanwhile, Jaden's public friendship with Bieber, often showcased with displays of affection, has sparked further intrigue, adding to the growing concerns. Will Smith's frequent habit of kissing Jaden on the lips during public appearances has stirred intense debate, dividing opinions on the boundaries of their father-son relationship. Is this behavior crossing a line, and is it further deepening the mystery surrounding the dynamics of the Smith family? Adding another layer to the intrigue, Jaden's early departure from the Smith household and claims of serious family issues have cast a shadow over the family dynamic. Allegations involving Will Smith's actions toward Jaden have surfaced, and if true, they could have serious legal consequences. These rumors have sparked further speculation about darker, hidden sides of the Smith family's relationships.
Jeffrey Epstein, that a lot of people know what Diddy was about, and they were about the same thing, and that's why they're quiet. That's why J.Lo and Ben Affleck.
J.Lo testified at the grand jury, as did many other people. It needs to be reopened, because if that is in fact the case, she carried the gun in and she lied to the grand jury.
She was crying a lot. She was a mess. Probably what was going through her mind is her career flashing before her eyes.
The mystery intensifies with the troubling story of Brisha Gray, the actor known for his role on Empire. Once on the rise, Gray's career took a dramatic fall after bizarre social media posts and increasingly erratic behavior. His downfall was made even more unsettling by a tense interview where Gray appeared visibly uncomfortable sitting beside Will Smith, with Charlie Mack, a key figure who had managed both Smith and Gray, also present. Brisha Gray's swift rise to fame and sudden downfall in Hollywood, coupled with his link to Charlie Mack, adds even more layers of mystery to the already complicated world surrounding the Smith family and their connections in the entertainment industry. As troubling new details continue to surface, it's becoming clear that darker forces, manipulation, and power dynamics are at play. What's unfolding behind the scenes seems more complex and disturbing than anyone could have anticipated. The feud between Gray and Mack is no secret. It's been brewing for years, and one of the most explosive moments came in 2014 when rumors about a physical altercation between them hit the headlines. It was alleged that Diddy, caught in a long-standing conflict with Drake, almost took things to a dangerous level. Some insiders have even speculated that Diddy was considering going to extreme lengths. A storyline eerily reminiscent of the violent drama surrounding Tupac Shakur in the 1990s, particularly during the East Coast-West Coast rap wars. This animosity between the two artists has been ongoing, adding another layer to their already tense relationship. If someone had tried to harm you, would you simply act like everything is normal? Drake definitely didn't. In one version of his track Push-Ups, Drake even took a shot at both Diddy and Rick Ross, rapping something like, "You're almost 50 worried about whatever's going on with you and Diddy." However, that line was soon cut from the final version, likely as an attempt to diffuse further conflict with Diddy, a conflict that has simmered for years. The situation gets even murkier when you factor in Rihanna and Chris Brown, both of whom were regulars at Diddy's events. Chris Brown started attending these gatherings as a teenager, just 15 years old, and has had several connections within Diddy's circle ever since. Amid all of this, rumors about a possible video involving Rihanna and rapper J. Cole began circulating. Speculation grew when J. Cole was seen with Rihanna in Barbados while filming his Can't Get Enough music video. At one point, Hustler magazine even claimed to have footage of the two together, sparking widespread gossip. J. Cole later tweeted that his phone had been stolen by a fan at one of his concerts, which could have led to the magazine obtaining the video. Rihanna has denied the existence of such a tape, but given the circumstances, it's hard to know how someone could definitively prove something they didn't even know happened. Rumors suggest that Diddy may have sent a controversial video to J. Cole, possibly using it as a way to manipulate him, given their fraught history. The tension between the two escalated during an infamous incident where Diddy allegedly threw a drink at Kendrick Lamar. J. Cole, always protective of his friends, stepped in to defend Kendrick, leading to a physical altercation that security had to break up. In the aftermath, J. Cole released a diss track aimed at Kendrick, but remained eerily quiet about Diddy, sparking speculation that there was more beneath the surface, a hidden dynamic at play. Meanwhile, Jay-Z's first meeting with Rihanna remains a defining moment in her career. When she entered his office, there was something magnetic about her presence. After she performed, Jay-Z paused and delivered a statement that would go down in history. "We don't sign songs here, we sign artists." His words were heavy with meaning, and he added, "There are two ways to leave here, either through that door with a deal or through that window." Those cryptic words made it clear that Jay-Z recognized Rihanna's extraordinary potential. Hours later, as the clock struck 3 a.m., a deal was sealed. That moment marked the beginning of Rihanna's incredible journey under Jay-Z's Roc Nation label.